Arms are open. We're going to take a big breath in. Bring your palms together, hands into your heart. Our focus today was on finding a little extra joy in a world that needs a little joy right now. And 3 deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And again. Right here and right now. The more you can be present, the more you can free yourself from thinking about what comes next. The more you can free yourself from ruminating on what has already happened, and the more you are available to notice this joy. Arms out to the side. We're going to take a big breath in. Bring your palms together, hands into your heart. Joy is a choice, and you have to choose it, even if it feels uncomfortable and strange and all of those emotions. More wants more, right? And energy goes with intention. So choose your joy in the morning. Maybe your whole day won't be joyful. I mean, let's face it, there's joy, there's sorrow, there's everything. But if you consistently choose joy, that's a winning combination. Notice that joy doesn't so much arise, but joy is revealed. Joy is most available to you when you are available to be nowhere other than right here, right now. This happiness, this joy, this bliss is what remains when you drop all of your superficial thinking and doing. It's what remains when you're nowhere other than present right here. This joy is you. I want you to sense what you sense in your body. So if this doesn't feel good, you adjust. Other side, float for 2. Big circle. Big breath in. Float your arms down like they're weightless. And take a big bow. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, big breath. Out through your mouth. Bringing your palms in together, into your heart. So our focus is on trying to find a little extra joy today. Something happened when that music started, and this teacher invited us to step in, and I just said, oh my goodness, like my body feels like it's coming home. And that was the moment that I knew there's more to this than just movement. This was a whole philosophy. The beauty in a NIA class is that we leave our distractions behind and we physically step in and we say the words through movement, I find health. To me, it's as churchy as I get, right? But it's that little invitation to take that minute, leave your distractions behind. We say it twice. So it's like that moment of, through movement, I find health. Through movement, I find health. I became a NIA teacher in 2016, and then Ageless Grace, Brain Health Fitness, came on my radar. Relax your shoulders. We're gonna go with creepy crawlers, all your fingers, all your thumbs. We're gonna pull an imaginary string. Relax your shoulders. It's done in a chair. It's a brain health program with exercise tools that are done to music, but it brings people into that playful stage that they lose as they age. And so my job, I think, is to bring back the fun, bring back the joy, give people, not that they need my permission, but give people permission to let go and laugh. And then make a little fist, take it into your wrists. And then back in the other direction. We're gonna do a little finger flick. I want you to think about what you're carrying that you're done with. Let it go here. Thinking about that lateral pinch. You're totally on your game. And then into an open stance, we're gonna take it into a little pelvic circle. Listening to your own body. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Back in the other direction. Little finger flicks. So we're going to start with a little bit of energy. And what I invite you to do first is gently take that energy and bring it down over your face, down your chest, hold into your heart. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Our whole focus today was on cultivating a little joy. Nia is a movement practice that can be done by anybody. And so I think that that was the thing that really brought me in. It was body, mind, spirit, and emotion connection. Check in with the body that you get to live in. What feels good? What needs an extra little bit of TLC today? You've got stillness on the other side. Check in with your shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, ankle. And then take it into your shoulders. Take a little walk around. Release anything that you're carrying that feels like just too heavy. Then catching flies, you're totally on your game. During COVID, when we couldn't do live classes, we couldn't touch, we couldn't hug, we couldn't do anything, I realized just how important that human connection is. And so once things started to clear up and then we were able to go back in the community, I think that amped my joy up, like just to be able to reconnect with, especially with my seniors. That was where the magic, that's where I realized there is this magical joy through movement. And then we're gonna pull an imaginary string, open up the chest and hold all your fingers and your thumbs. This time pull it on the diagonal, sense your shoulder blades. Catching flies your way, thinking about that lateral pinch. Hold here if it feels good for you. Bring it back together. And then push to rise. Slowly release your shoulders, elbows, wrists. Once we've had a class, we've laughed, we've connected, we've stepped out, then each one of my students gets to go home to their family relaxed, energized, recharged, so that they've given themselves the movement medicine and they go back into the world. They're calmer when they go home to their family. They're calmer when they go to work the next day. They're calmer when they deal with their aging parents. Like, it's this little gift of, I'm giving you a little bit of peace. I'm giving you a little bit of time. I'm giving you a few strategies to breathe when things get stressful. I think that that's the biggest thing. It's the fallout of joy. Right, left, right, left, right, left. We're gonna toss rose petals, alternating sides. Left, right, left. My biggest thing is about creating a safe space for people to come to move. These are heavy times, and we're complicated creatures. 2, 4, and 6. Other side, 12. Out. 6. Other side, 12. Maybe if my social anxiety was on bust, that I would still feel safe to be in a corner, get the benefit of the movement, but know that I don't necessarily have to connect with anyone else. I can come, take the movement medicine for myself, and go on. In, give yourself some grace if you don't get it, who cares? Up, out, in. If you're holding back on your joy, ask yourself, what's that all about? Here it comes. Joy! Bend your knees, take care of your lower back. I have seen it, that people come and they stay in the corner, and then they come back the next week and they've moved up a little bit in the room and someone else interacts with them, and then all of a sudden there's this little social connection that they're not just coming for the movement, right? They're coming for that human connection. Open your stance. get one body in this life. And so however it looks, we need to embrace how it feels. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to accept our now bodies. And that's a thing that I like. It's like, come if you're sad. Come if you're grieving. Come if you're pressured about something for work. Take that hour and step away and take care of yourself. And I think that is where the magic is.
So imagine you're 7 feet tall, you're reaching up 4 times, flowing.
Give people the invitation to feel safe in their body and know that if they can just get through that hour, they're going to feel better.
Slow. Squeeze and release your palms.
My mom says you can get through anything if you know the duration. This is a very short meditation. So we've substituted to go with a guided meditation at the end, and I always ask them, do we want a meditation today? And it's like unanimous, yes we do. So let's begin by taking a moment to settle into your body. You may close your eyes or keep them slightly open with a soft focus looking downward. I'm teaching 75 plus people to breathe and relax and meditate when many of them never ever did before. And the energy in the room just goes, and I love it. Allow your spine to lift and your shoulders to soften. Taking a full breath in and a long breath out. So I think that my biggest benefit of being able to bring movement to my welderlies is the ability to help them change their conversation about their health as they age.
And your favorite part, we're gonna do opposite hand, opposite foot, and switch. Even if you don't get it, your brain likes that you're trying. Switch to the other side, same hand, same foot. Other side, same hand, same foot. And a big bow. Good job. When I first go into a room, people want to share all of their issues. They want to tell me everything that's wrong. They want to tell me everything they're taking, and oh, I have to take this and this pains, and I just gently say to them, but let's celebrate what's good. There's a lot of good going on there. So for 1 hour, we're going to change the conversation and we're going to celebrate all the things that are working well, so that maybe the things that are not working as well as they could be get a little break, they don't get as much attention, and then the next week, they're not as quick to tell me all the things that are wrong. So you're trying to relax your shoulders, big breath in. We're gonna hang out here for a second. Check in with your wrists, your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders.
Joy does not arrive with a fanfare on a red carpet strewn with the flowers of a perfect life. Joy sneaks in as you pour a cup of coffee, watching the sunlight hit your favorite tree just right. And you usher Joy away because you're not ready for her. Your house is not as it should be for such a distinguished guest. But Joy cares nothing for your messy home or your bank balance or your waistline, you see. Joy is supposed to slither through the cracks of your imperfect life. And one hand on your heart, one on your belly, stepping out into the rest of your evening. Cultivate a little joy, ladies. Through movement, I find health. Through movement, I find health. Thank you so much. That's how joy works. You cannot truly invite her. You can only be ready when she appears and hug her with meaning, because in this very moment, joy chose you.